Alright, hi guys. Alright, so I have updates. I know it's been a really long time, but every time I'm like ready to make the video, something else happens. Or with the holidays and everything, I didn't want to post it around Thanksgiving. Didn't think anybody would actually be on social media or anything. And then I went out Saturday night and got drunk. And when I'm drunk, I'm loud. And when I'm loud, I lose my voice. So I wasn't able to talk the past like 2 days. But I have updates and I have some crazy news. I made a video a couple of weeks ago, like right before Thanksgiving, but I didn't want to post it because there was some stuff going on that we weren't quite sure if we were actually going to do it or not. So I didn't want to tell you guys and then not do it. But anyways, okay, so here we go. First, I'm going to talk about surrogacy updates. So I had an appointment like a couple weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. It was literally just a consultation with the doctor, where we kind of just talked about what was going to be happening and everything, and he like looked over my records. It was like a complete waste of time, and we just talked the whole time. We didn't even do anything. But everything has been falling into place. We got my records like from the previous family, like from all the other testing that I had to do. So we were just waiting for like the same thing that we had to do last time, like wait for my period and then 10 to 14 days after the period or like whatever. Um so on Friday I actually got my period a couple days early. So I started on birth control, which is a good thing because that means now as soon as I have my appointment on the 17th, so that's like between the 10 to 14 days after the first day of my last period, like it falls into that window. So once I have that appointment, I have to do like the saline ultrasound thing again, the same thing that I had to do back in Vegas. I have to do that again, but I don't have to do the blood work again because I already did all of that. So once all that is done, I can start the legal process, which we already have all of my lawyer's information and everything. We're getting everything set up that way. As soon as my appointment is done, we can jump right into the legal process, and which is super exciting. And I don't think that's gonna take long. There's like a hidden. You see it? The hidden baby doll up there. We bought it for Anne Marie, then she was really bad, so it's been sitting up there because she's been bad. But so it's hiding up there. It just looks funny. It looks like there's a baby just hanging out. Anyways, okay. Sorry. Got distracted. So that's really awesome. I don't think the legal process is gonna take very long. So as soon as that is done, normally that's when I would start taking birth control and like setting everything up to get ready to the transfer. But now, by the time the legal stuff is done, will already be on birth control for like a month. So we're like ahead of the game and like ready to keep rolling. So I'm super excited. I'm really hoping this happens quickly. Okay, I have. Oh, hang on. My tablet's not charging. There we go. Okay. Um okay, so we have other news. So you guys know that we joined the reserves. If you didn't know that, go watch that video because it's all kind of crazy. But we joined the reserves. So when we joined the reserves, we couldn't get our original rates, which I didn't want mine anyway. Um and so we both took hospital corpsmen. Um but we have to go to A school. So we each have to be in Texas. So we thought it was like 5 months. Turns out it's only like 3 months. But we both have to go to Texas for like 3 months. But we're gonna have to do it separately. Like he'll have to go first, like as soon as he can. And then once the surrogacy's done, then I'll go. And then after the surrogacy, we were kind of thinking and like throwing some ideas around of maybe moving to North Carolina. It's kind of something that we've been thinking about pretty much since we moved up here, even before we decided that we were even getting out of the Navy, like out of active duty. Um, we love North Carolina. We spent a lot of time in North Carolina when we lived in Virginia. At like their 4x4 beaches and stuff, because it's just like, I don't know, that's the kind of people that we are. So we've always loved North Carolina, but we thought we wanted to be up here close to family. And I don't know. I feel like we. Okay, that's not the point. That'll be a whole other video. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, so with all of this moving that we're gonna have going on, and with with the surrogacy and trying whatever we can do to get out of debt a little bit faster. That way, wherever we do end up wanting to stay, whether we stay in Pennsylvania, whether we go to Texas for school and love it and want to stay in Texas, or if we are going to go to North Carolina or whatever, we will be completely debt free and we will not have a problem getting a loan, for the house that we want. So, and with all of that, with the moving around and with getting debt free and trying to save money, we did something crazy. Guys, we did something insane. Are you ready? Because I'm telling you, nobody's ready. We bought a camper. And our plan was to wait until springtime to move into the camper and live in the camper to save money. And so when we're going back and forth to Texas and possibly moving to North Carolina, we can just take our house with us, right? So we bought a camper. We weren't going to move into it yet. But we had some things happen. Our toilet was broken for a while, so our water was running nonstop. So the sewage bill got really high and the water bill got really high. So we started getting behind, and I'm just kind of paying the bare minimum right now is the lowest amount we can just to keep going. And it's not terrible. We can stay here. We're bills are paid. It's not a problem. But we were like, why are we doing this when we could be saving so much money? So guys, guess what? We are moving into that camper. Actually, all of the kids' toys are already there because we're crazy. But we're super excited. So we're staying at the KOA in Washington. So it's a really good location because Ben's work is literally 10 minutes away. I don't really like the Walmart in Washington, but it's not bad. But that's not the point. So that's what we're doing. We bought a camper and we're moving into it. As of this weekend, this coming weekend, we're hoping to actually be sleeping there. Have everything, not really everything out of this house, because we have until the end of December to be completely out of the house, but we want to have everything that's going to the camper. The only things that will be left in the house are things that are going into storage. So we had to get a second storage unit to fit all of our stuff. We're hoping to sell off a bunch of stuff and be able to get down to one storage unit. But I don't know if that's going to work because I'm that crazy mom that because I want two more, and I already have one of each, I keep everything. All of their clothes, all of the blankets, I kept everything because I don't want to have to start all over again, in a year or two or whatever when we have more. So we have a lot of stuff. So right now, all we're doing is moving stuff out of one storage unit and separating stuff that we're keeping is going in the other storage unit. Stuff that we're selling is staying in that one, and we're gonna have a big garage sale out of the storage unit and just try to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Whatever we don't sell, we're probably just gonna donate or throw away or give away for free. Just somebody take it because we have so much stuff. We have furniture. If anybody needs a couch or an ottoman, or we have a little dresser thing. We have a little hutch that goes together. We have a ton of stuff. We actually, the week before Thanksgiving, we sold our dining room table because we were eventually going to sell it anyway. And with it being the week before Thanksgiving, I was people are going to need extra tables, with their whole families coming over and stuff. So I sold it for $10 in literally the first 30 seconds that it was on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm literally getting rid of everything. It's crazy. But if you know anybody that's buying a house or something and needs some hand-me-down furniture to get by, let me know. But yeah, so that's the crazy news. So everything with the surrogacy is moving along. I started birth control. My appointment for my ultrasound again is on the 17th. So after that appointment, I'll probably update you guys again. As soon as we get everything moved into the camper, I'm going to make a video, doing a tour of it because it's crazy. Like, we looked at a couple that had like the 2 bedrooms that had like the bunk beds for the kids. So we could have our own bed and then the kids could sleep in the bunk beds. I mean, not that they actually sleep in their own beds anyway, but this way, if they were to want to sleep in their beds in the future, they could. But we actually ended up finding another one that only has 1 bedroom, so it only has 1 bed. But it doesn't have like the dinette table. Like, most campers have like a little dinette table in between like the living area and the kitchen. It has like a little mini dining room where the dinette like folds down into a bed and everything. All like literally all campers have it because it's like an extra bed. But the one that we bought does not have one, so it makes the living space seem so much bigger. So like some of them that we were looking at, you walk in and there's a couch right there, there's a table right there, then you're in the kitchen. And there's like no living space. This one, the living room is big. We have room for a Christmas tree. We could probably have room for the cat tower, but I don't think I'm going to stress over it. So like it's like the living space, it's not huge obviously because it's in a camper, but it's bigger than other ones that we've looked at. So the only thing is me and Ben will have to sleep on the pull out, or Ben on the pull out and me and the kids in the bed, or whatever, which is fine because they still sleep with us anyway. So what, honey? Okay, I've got to take little man to go poop. So that's my update. If you think we're crazy, I'm not going to apologize for it because I think it's going to work. I really do. I think it's going to work. I'll update you guys. I promise. And after like a week of staying there, I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. All right. Well, I got to go because little man's got to poop. All right. Bye.